Hey guys, Czar here. Hope all is well. Happy Monday to you. It's Monday, July 10th. Hope all is well. It is 8:24 a.m., so just over 1 hour until the regular trading hours of New York opens at 9:30. Again, it's 8:24 now. Watching the Dow. As a matter of fact, I'm watching the Three Sisters, all kind of doing the same sort of thing here relative to VWAP. This is the volume weighted average price. These are 1-minute charts. And watching this kind of interact now. But we are at a zone here, a 30-minute zone. I typically look for prices to move to 30-minute zones, and then I decide what to do, if anything, if I see a setup forming. I am seeing a rejection here on the Dow. Let's take a look at the S&P for a moment. Something similar here happening, just rejecting a little bit prematurely there, but that's fine. And then the NASDAQ, something similar again, basically tapping. Right, this is a area, right? It's a zone. This marker could actually be, anywhere in here to really identify and to highlight that zone. But you get the idea. That's what's happening with the Three Sisters. I'm going to show you the Russell too. Yeah, okay. Russell's not doing the same thing, but something very similar as well. Here's the Dow. I typically focus on the NASDAQ, S&P, and Dow as confirmation indices, and looking for synchronicity, congruency, disequilibrium, equilibrium, balance, imbalance, relative strength, relative weakness, all those wonderful, wonderful things to give us clues as to what might be happening next. Let's take a look on the bigger picture. This is the daily chart up in the top left-hand corner. Here's that 30-minute I was just showing you in the bottom left. On the right-hand side is a 1-minute chart. I'm going to change that to a 2-minute just to clean it up a little bit because we are in the pre-market hours. Guys, I'm looking for a short. I mean right now. Sell stop right there, guys. And it's because of what I'm seeing on the other charts too, the Three Sisters, as I mentioned to you here. Here we go. It's a live order, sell stop. Give me one moment. Just going to make sure my brackets are fine on my platform here. Watching now. A live order, but I'm not in the trade as such. Now let me see. I'm just going to work this out in my own head too as we go here. This is a live dance, guys. And trading is a dance with the market. Here we go. Live order. Not being triggered yet, but I am watching this, right? Very important to me. This is the S&P in the middle. I'm actually looking at the Dow, which is on this side. Here we go. About to get triggered here, if not already. Not yet. I'm gonna make sure I have my audio alerts on my platform. And I'm in, guys. Triggered in. Slight delay on my platform this morning. So maybe some Monday hijinks, but still got in and got a good price, so that is fine. I am now short the Dow. First trade of the week, first trade of the day, first trade of the session. Still in the UK session, of course. We are in the pre-market for New York, as I mentioned a little bit earlier. This would be a zone reversal trade. Looking for 25 points here in the morning and risking 25, so it's a 1-to-1. Just going to move this marker over to where I actually entered, which is there. Patience. Speaking to myself. As always, whenever I say these things like patience or wait for it, I'm talking to myself. Self-talk is a very important part of the trader's repertoire. It's something I highly encourage all traders to do. You may find you have to practice doing it at first, and then it becomes second nature for most traders. Once they've tried it and they realize the benefits of it. Because we are in the real game of trading. It's a game of impulse control, nothing more. Doesn't mean there are no other elements. There are thousands of elements to trading, but ultimately it comes down to your ability to control your impulses. That does not mean being emotionless. If somebody tells you you need to be emotionless in trading, well, they're giving you advice that you can't actually act upon. It might be nice, it might be effective, but it's not possible. You are emotional creatures. We are emotional creatures as human beings, and you will always experience impulses, emotions, temptations, biases, preconceived notions, cognitive biases, logical fallacies, all of this stuff. And this is the stuff we manage as we seek to become profitable traders. So why would I take this trade? Well, without a break on the 30-minute chart. So sometimes you will see me only taking advantage of a sell here, for instance, after a rally up here, once price is put in a blue bar, then break below. Today I didn't need to. I didn't feel like I needed to, based on what I was seeing here across the board on the Three Sisters. And again, that's a very important part of why I do what I do. And then the time of day. This 1 hour leading up to the New York session can sometimes bring in fresh volume. Not in a huge way, but in enough of a way that these kinds of patterns can begin to play out. It's been a bearish morning. The Dow, is now actually up 31 points, or 0.09%, so basically flat. The S&P is precisely flat, and the Nasdaq is basically flat as well. So all indices are flat, but it had been a bearish morning all the way through Asia, earlier overnight, I should say, and now we're seeing what's happening here. So let me take you back to the 2-minute chart. You'll see we're driving down here as this trade begins to play out. 946 is my target. Let me just get my own brackets there. 946, pushing down now. Fairly clean. And you see now we've actually broken the low of the prior candle on the 30-minute chart. That's the first time we've done that since, well, since 3 a.m. this morning. In other words, this candle was an up candle, right? Up candle, up, 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 higher low, higher low, higher low, equal low, or a little bit higher. And now we've finally broken lows, right? So that was what I was anticipating based on my experience in working with patterns like this. Watching now, being patient. So the zone reversal trade, as I mentioned. I'm going to tighten my stop way down from 25. Let's make it 12. So 0.5 R risk instead of the original 1 R, right? We'll maintain the target. There's a good chance I'll be stopped out here. That's okay. You'll see this morning I was actually awake for much of this. I was awake just before 3 a.m., which is here. And there was one opportunity here, I suppose, for actually pretty clean. It turned out to be zone reversal here, but I wasn't watching the charts actively at 3 a.m. I was kind of just doing some work for my group and sending out some tweets and what have you. You'll see those there on my timeline. Is that what it's called? Tweet feed. But this is the first opportunity for anything here, as far as I'm concerned, all morning, and I'm asleep during Asia, and should be asleep during most of London, but I'm not. I wake up very early. Something I'm trying to change, but many years of trading London and New York, full sessions. Old habits die hard, and my internal clock wakes me up very aggressively before 3 a.m. in the morning, most days. Even on weekends, by the way. My brain doesn't distinguish between weekdays and weekends, unfortunately. Watching now here, guys, just to see if we can resume the down move. Put you on pause here for a moment, guys, to save you the grind, but you can see what I'm looking for. Pause. And we're back, guys. Quite a few minutes have passed here. You can see we had this nice orderly pullback towards break even. Didn't quite get there. And now starting to drive down again. We'll see if this continues. I'll put you back on pause. Almost a new low. Equal lows right there. You see that? The line right there? It's trying. Stay with us here and see what we can do. Desperately trying to make a new low, and there it is. New low for the move. Now we just need one more push here, and we'll get that 25 points to start the day and to start the week. One more, and can we do it? You can see what's happening here. The zone reversal now playing out just as anticipated. And there it is, guys. Thank you for being with me today. I'm sure we'll see you again later with some more trades, but who knows? You never know. There might be no more dances left for us today, but New York hasn't even opened yet. We're 45 minutes away, so I'll see you soon. Thanks for being here. Thanks for your support. Thanks for clicking the like button, if you don't mind, and subscribe. Click that notification bell. I post between, 1 to 7 videos a day, so it'd be nice to get notified of those. Thanks again. Talk soon.